What's up YouTube, it's HesiSzn and I'm back with another video. In today's video I'll be showing you the best small guard jump shot in NBA 2K24. I've used this jump shot since around the third week of the game and have not changed it since. So I shoot over 65% from 3 over all 3 seasons of NBA 2K24 and it's largely due to this jump shot right here. Before I start, I just wanted to say thank y'all for 2,000 views on my last video. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos and it means the world to me that you're enjoying them and watching them like that. For a channel that's this small to be getting that many views on a video for the first time in 2 years is absolutely absurd to me, so thank you guys so much for that. On my last video we got 25 likes, so for this video I want to like go up 30. Let's see if we can get it, and if we get it I might just drop my SIGs, my animations, and a full dribble tutorial as well, because I know y'all are commenting and hitting my DMs saying, yo, I want to dribble like you, I need the animations, this and that, so just let me know and I got y'all. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Follow my socials up at the top left of the screen to stay up to date on everything I'm doing on 2K24. We're super active on Twitter. I got a big announcement coming soon, so make sure you follow and stay up to date. I'm loving this game and I can't wait to keep streaming and posting content for y'all. So basically, as you guys can see, I shoot 65% from 3 in the park, 52% Pro-Am, which Pro-Am has higher difficulty sliders and we just play more comp in there. So those are pretty solid stats. I'm looking to improve those and play a lot more comp and to just really get better at this game as a comp guard, and hopefully next year, I have big plans for 2K25 after I level up all of this year and just make sure I'm really where I need to be in terms of like my game IQ and my shot selection, my dribbling, all that type of thing. So always working, always looking to get better and improve. So as a beginner or someone who is experienced and just looking for the perfect jump shot, this jump shot right here is the best in the game. You can fade easily, shoot standstill, catch and shoot jumpers, peek, and front fade all with no problem as long as you know your shot timing cue. So as you know in this game, there's 4 shot timing cues. There's jump, which is equivalent to very early from last year. There's there's set point, which is equivalent to early from last year. There's push, which is equivalent to late from last year. And there's very late, which is equivalent to release. So for this game I use release. Alright, I've tried every shot timing in the game and by far the most consistent one is release. I used set point for a while, I've used jump, I've used push. I don't like push. A lot of people say push is really good for spot up, so if you're spot up, not really sure why you're on this video, but if you're spot up, use push. That would be my recommendation. But for all my builds, I have a popper and 3 guards. For all my builds, I use release. Release is by far my favorite shot timing in this entire game. So after switching from set point to release about halfway through the first season, I started shooting way better on this game. Like way better on this game. Like my percentage went from like 42 in the park all the way up to like 55 by the end of season 2. And now it's 65 in season 3. So I would 100% recommend release. If you don't have on release, if you prefer something else, use that as long as you know your cue. The biggest thing in this game with all the different shot timings is the jump shot cue. So there's a different cue, or there's a different timing for every jump shot, but as long as you know your cue, you can time most of them. Everybody's complaining about the shooting is so inconsistent and this and that. Well, if we're playing a video game that's based on basketball, I play college basketball. If we're playing a video game based on basketball, then the shot timings are never going to be the same. And, I'm a shooter, so I'm never going to get 2 clean looks at the basket in one game. Like, I'm never going to be able to sit there and perfect my form. That's the same with 2K. So honestly, all the different shot timings, as long as there's no RNG shooting, which that's a whole different thing, all the different shot timings make sense to me. You feel me? So all that everybody is saying, like, oh, there's different shot timings this, there's different shot timings that, like, yeah, there should be. It's when it gets to be the RNG shooting and, 2K randomly makes you go, like, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, just because the game decides you've won too much. Like, yeah, that's a problem 100%. But anyways, this video isn't a rant on 2K, it's just me saying that pick your shot timing. Stick with one, don't change it. Obviously, I would recommend using release, but you don't have to. For the purpose of later in this video, I'm going to be going over when I release what shot for a fade, a front fade, a regular standstill, catch and shoot. I'm going to be showing you the shot timing that I use and the cues that I use to shoot 65% on a popper, on a guard. You can use that for anything. So stay tuned. Later in this video, you're going to see that jump shot cue. So basically, my jump shot is base Stephen Curry, which you need a 92 mid-range or a 92 3-ball and be under 6'5" to use. Oscar Robertson release 1, 87%, and Darius Garland release 2, 13%. Oscar Robertson, a lot of people use double Robertson. I'm not a huge fan of that because the release point is too high, but that's exactly why some people like it. So it's kind of preference. I use Darius Garland because it's a little bit lower and you can see your hand in the flick more, which is exactly what I was talking about earlier with the shot cue, the visual cue that I use when my hand flicks. So a lot of people, I used push for a while and it didn't feel right. Like my hand would flick, and it's probably something to do with the delay in this game, but my hand would flick and it wouldn't be green. So I put it to release, and that Darius Garland release gets it to be where that quick flick of your hand on any type of shot is when you release the ball. And every time you can easily see your hand, so I wouldn't recommend wearing a mascot or really anything that doesn't let you see your shooting hand. Anytime you see your hand flick, that's when you release the shot. And it'll speed up or slow down. So sometimes you'll miss because of that, but basically that's a good rule of thumb to start learning. Alright, so on fades, if you see right there where my hand flicked and turned over, I was going left, my hand flicked and turned over, that's why I released the shot on fades. On that right fade, it's the same thing. It's a little bit harder if you're a left-handed player to time the right hand fade, but it's also very doable. So it's the same thing, it's just when you flick and your hand turns over. On these standstill shots, it's the easiest thing. It's when your arm fully extends, or again when your hand turns over. It's just sometimes kind of hard to see. So standstill, like I'm going to go 5 for 5 right here, it's really easy. It's not hard to do. All you have to do is go to the Gatorade and learn. And again, this is just for release shot timings. So appreciate y'all for watching this video. Thank you. It's your boy Hezi. I'm out. Peace.